John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Braxton Garrett. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at-bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 3-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next, Ji-Hwan Bae. On the ground to third. Fair ball. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, no outs. Brian Reynolds here. And the count 1-2. And now the lefty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. First and second, no outs here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Two outs. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
And now Liover Peguero. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Line to left, and that's just foul.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Stretches out and hauls it in. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 1, and the Marlins coming up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And our pitcher in this game, Jackson Jobe.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low makes the grab, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
This is Bryson Stott. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Miami, Lamont Wade Jr. Right side, Bay throws to first in time. MJ Melendez now at the plate. Melendez went off for 2 homers in his last game. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Third game of the division series. Yandy Diaz now. The 1-1 is fouled off. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Swing and a pop-up. Schumann makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Volpe. One down, base is empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing, and he breaks his bat. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Blake Sabol. The 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Diaz. 1 up, 1 down. Taylor Ward will hit next. Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
strikeout.
Timeout.
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And now Trey Sweeney. Line drive, base hit. Oh, the throw is wild. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 2 on, 1 out. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Max Schumann getting ready to hit.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
2 on, 2 outs. To third, Hayes. Fires across the diamond, and that's the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Harry Ford. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Josh Lowe, the next Pirate to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Well struck left field. Ward ranging back. Makes the catch for the out. Two down, base is empty. Ji-Hwan Bae digs in now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field, Ward. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering is fouled back. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. On the ground, whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, one out. Now here's the Marlins DH, MJ Melendez. 2 on, 1 out. Hard liner. Cruz snags it on the run, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Blake Sable.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And a swing and a miss there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Start of the fourth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And one away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 3 of the NLDS. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Stop. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Liover Peguero. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Taylor Ward. This to center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Out to short, Volpe. Fires to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Max Schumann. Man at second. That misses, and a count 2-1. Line drive. Reaches, but can't haul it in. Around from second is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now it's going to be Johan Rojas. That one down the line. They get the force. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Key Brian. Runner on the go. Late swing fouled off. Volpe, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner goes again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, center field. Rojas under this one. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Harry Ford. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a good eye there. Runner on the move. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner goes again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Bryson Stott. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cruz grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's 2 down. MJ Melendez, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. And that one finds its way through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
At the plate, Blake Sabol. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds racing over to make the catch. 1 left for Miami. Score remains tied 1-1. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jesus Tinoco. Got him swinging. Now here is Ji-Hwan Bae. Next offering upstairs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. All tied up here in game 3 of the NLDS. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ground ball. Sweeney. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. On the ground, out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Jackson Jobe gives way, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. On the mound now, Nabil Krismat. Trey Sweeney will hit next. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And up next for Miami, Dylan Cruz. 2 outs. That one outside. And that's ball 2.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The 2-1. Left field, way back there. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. One error in the inning, but nothing more. On to the 7th now in game 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And now it's 1-2. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next is the designated hitter, Leover Peguero. Fly ball to right. Cruz. And makes the grab. 2 away. Yandy Diaz, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still tied 1-1. Jason Foley on to pitch here. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. Grounds one to short. Volpe on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Bryson Stott digs in now. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's out to center field. And the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Alex Bregman. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Harry Ford, the next to hit.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And he chases that one below the zone. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, M.J. Melendez. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, Bay. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Blake Sable, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-1. Ripped to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Trey Sweeney now at the plate. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. They take the force out. That's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 9th now in game 3. All tied 1-1. New arm out of the bullpen, George Soriano. And fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Ji-Hwan Bae. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ward makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Brian Reynolds.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. A solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Now a chance for O'Neal Cruz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure, actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a pop-up on the infield. Squeezes it, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Fought off foul.
No, inside.
Right side, hard hit. Over to Diaz, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Johan Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.